Welcome back everyone to Elder Scrolls Online. This is my Argonian character on the EU server. I'm over here because I've done all of the activities for the current event. We're going to do 7 days of ESO with this character. If you want to see her continue afterwards, I will replace my other character, my other lizard character from the North American server. I'll replace her series with this one so we're not doubling up too much. And I'll continue running this one. So yeah, let's grab this butterfly. We're after butterfly wings. We just got bait instead. That's fine. I'm sure we're going to need bait at some point. So currently what we're doing is 7 days of celebrating the Zeal of Zenithar event, which I think has 7 days to run. We are celebrating the other 2 events that are on. Golden Pursuits, a brand spanking new character. Can I get it done in time for the Golden Pursuits? This is a Cyrodiil Scramble. They're a themed event. We need to be able to get into Cyrodiil, for which we need to be level 10. We need to do 8 of these. Now, I'm not sure of my chances of killing 10 players or 50 or 100. But if I join a group, maybe we can help take a town or 2. So there'd be 1, 2. We could take a keep or 3 keeps, 3, 4. And then you've got these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 there. 6, 7, 8. We don't have to murder a lot of players. We can actually just help take keeps, repair damage, do siege weapon damage, and so on and so forth. So the Vengeance campaign is on. I'm pretty sure I can't even look at it. Just hit L. Yeah, no. L. No, we can't get into that yet. Okay, it's wow. Friends, group, guilds, mail. Okay, yeah, it's not even an option on our screen until we hit the eligibility requirements. That's actually really good because I think it used to be and we used to get very confused about it. Alright, so we're doing that. We also have some dailies, so going to P, going to our endeavours. We want to earn some seals. Clearly, we've completed one quest this episode. Telvar Stones. When did I earn Telvar Stones? Telvar Stones. Alright, so Iron Atronachs, 5 furnishings, and catch 8 fish. We might do some fishing. Weekly endeavours, earn 8 event tickets. I have had Tempet on the tickets, so we're nearly there with that. Craft 20 items, also Tempet, but we can probably fill that up pretty quick once we get this character up and running. So like I said, if you want to follow this little Argonian through, we can just do a full playthrough. I'm starting to really like her as a character, so it's no skin off my nose. Backpack, sometimes they have stuff in it. Oracle's vision. The dark veil is stretched thin, allowing the visions to flow like snow melting on the first day of spring. I see a web entangling all that it touches, and bringing trouble to the green and pleasant island. I see the other island, the one that went away, threatened by a force long thought vanquished. I see 3 dark princes joined in a conspiracy of vile and evil intentions, and in the middle of it all, ready to sway events, but in which direction I cannot fathom, walks the storm. My visions stir up interest from the darkest corners. I must hide before they catch me. Well. Let's grab that. Is that roast chicken? And can I have it? No. Barrel. Search that. We'll grab the poultry from down up here. Is there any garlic hanging? No. Garlic can be fairly awkward to get, so. Alright. Looks like there's a point of interest out this way as well. We might just toddle over here. Pick that torch bug up because we need thoraxes. We will pick up the Namira's rock because we need ingredients. We'll pick up this Rubido hide node. Okay, it's probably not a Rubido hide node. It might be a leather node. We'll just see. Okay, one hand and shield. I'm going to maybe develop that, and I'll have to get a resto staff and develop that as well. So we'll work our way through those sets of skills, just in case there's something there we want to get. I know, Zenithars. I know, this being hideously overpowered will end fairly soon. Oh, I know where we are. Okay. That was a wolf. Did it see me? What's that? Those are redbirds. That's iron. Grab that. Alright, there should be another little quest over this way. Alright, there's a cooking fire. Right, while we're here, let's do the apple for the Zeal of Zenithar's unlock quest. So we get that done today. Beautiful. Oh, right, we're not stealing from him. That would be mean. I want to have a quick look inside, though. No, okay, sometimes there's stuff in there that we can actually have. Hocknir.
Curse that Deathclaw. Ate my foot.
Really?
I had to use my boot and some leather as a tourniquet. Damn it.
What happened?
I've been tracking the beast for weeks. I call him Deathclaw. I finally caught up to him, but well, it went badly.
If I can find him, I'll get him for you.
Now there's a plan. If you bag him, I'll toss you some coin for your trouble.
Oh, I need coin.
As I made my escape, some stuff fell out of my pack. You should be able to follow what I dropped, like a trail back to his lair.
I'll track him down, Hocknir.
Follow the trail I left when I made my escape. You'll know his lair by the bones, blood, and smell.
Okay.
Tempt him with some game, and I bet you'll get his attention.
Why have you been tracking this beast?
I've been hunting beasts in the wild of Skyrim all my life. Deathclaw ravaged a couple of herds near Kynesgrove.
Wow, that's
I
a
took
way
on a
away.
contract to end him. I always fulfill my contracts.
I'll help you do that. Alrighty, back into map. I'm just going to click on the... There it is. The circle, which will make... Oh, wow, we are doing so well for blueprints and stuff today. I'm so pleased. Who's that? Milray. Yeah, come on, we can go get Deathclaw together. Oh, wow, we're the same class. You alright, girl? Well, Rawhide Boots of Magicka. Let's have a look at that. Armor. Let's put those on. Yeah. I know, we're a bit of a mishmash at the moment. Okay, no, don't beat her up. She's your friend. Oops, I didn't mean to pick that up. What I was after... I'll help her in a minute. It's immune. Ah! Where are you going? Are you... Right, that wolf annoyed you. Alright. Now, yeah, let's grab the deer. Critter meat. Put it down. Maybe we'll get 2 Deathclaws. Or not. Let me mushroom her. She looks like she needs it. Alright, are you going to go and examine the cave? No. Well, we're going to go and examine the cave then. Peter Seam. Actually, that's what we're here for. We're going to unlock Leisure Domain by picking this lock. Now, if you have the Thieves Guild DLC, you can do this. I did not mean to take that out from under you. Why are you here? Go on, Milray. Yeah, there you go. You take that one. Okay, let us go F. We will grab Survivor Elixir. Well, let's put that in our quick slots in a minute. 1 attribute point. Commit those points. Now. I know, I'm pretty sure I can. Winter's Embrace. Alright, what do we do with this? Wrap a thick cloak of ice. Grants major resolve, increasing your physical and spell resistance. That looks pretty good. Wrap a click... around you and your grouped allies. So you get a group, but you know what? That's going to make me more useful for a group. So let's do that. Let's have a look at our racial. Argonian skills, no good. World. Nothing in the soul magic. Yes, we're going to morph Soul Trap. Lay claim to your enemy's souls, damage your targets, fills an empty gem if an affected enemy dies. Right, we're doing that. What does this one do? Lay claim if you fill an empty soul gem and heal. Well, okay, no, let's do that one then. What? Oh, alright. You guys okay? Mape and tar.
I'm going to have to head back to town soon, my friend. Lost a lot of blood. How goes the hunt?
I've killed him, Hognir.
A hunter with the heart of Iskramor. Here's the coin I promised. I'll sing your praises next time I see the inside of a mead hole. Don't worry about me. I know the way back to town. Wound or no wound.
You take care, Hognir. Alrighty. Grab that. That looks like maple. Alright, it looks like our first bit of furniture too. For this character, anyway. Alright, let's go into our map. That's our last rat. We're going to go through town simply because... Actually, there are a couple of places we haven't been. There's that place with all the bandits in it. I know, which we could take with subtlety or we can just take. See if we get some regulars out. No, radio. So the first thing I want to do is I want to duck back in, apologise profusely to that nice lady, Captain. Oh wait, this isn't her house. Well, we'll have a look anyway. Oh. Letter to Seyne. The three find you well. I hope I have much to tell you. We've undertaken a full-scale irrigation project on the south side of town. One of the Argonians has shown us how to improve the ditch water system in place. We miss you here, Seyne. Our one person leaving a small town like ours leaves a big gap to fill. Seyne, know we think of you often. I'm so proud to be your brother. I know you're fighting for the safety of the Pact and that you're making Father proud. At Vivek's side, just remember you always have a home here. If the campaign ends, rest easy knowing you still have a bunk. Yours faithfully, Samel. Okay, we're not stealing, but we will read the books. Arnemelda's Cookbook, The Coiled Path, Breaking the Cycle of Tyranny. Righty here. Alright, that's I'm lost, as you can tell. Right, that's where we need to go. We're not telling Captain Rana to evacuate early, so it looks like you can pick that main story quest up from all kinds of sources. So we're not telling her to evacuate early, that's just rude. Where are we going? We're going to go save Brand. Oh, you know what else we've got to do? Let's pick ourselves up a few crafting skills with our brand new character. It's an outfit station. I suppose I could try and look stylish, I just don't feel like it. Contracts and bounties. Fang Snout the werewolf. Murdered 3 women near Mixwater Ford. Check. Bark Tooth. Check. Skin Ripper. Check. Deathclaw. Giant Bat. Ah, down 3 heads. Okay, that must be the bounty hunters thing. Alrighty. Shiny book. Take the shiny book. Enchanting made easy. Actually, enchanting table. Yeah, we now have a new skill line. Extraction, no glyphs to extract. Creation. We could spend some time here if you wanted learning these. We don't have the translation for the glyphs, and that's going to be a problem. We also don't have a lot of Jode, Notade. Alright, let's grab Parade. Actually, that's a bit silly. We're going to have to do all of the ones that are in blue anyway. So Jode, and then Decapar, and then... Okay, I've got a lot of tar. Okay, but we need to unlock Jode anyway. So we'll craft that. Okay, right, so we've now learnt these aspects. We're going to grab the next one, place that, grab Denise. So you'll notice now when we highlight it, we don't have a question mark, we have a translation. And then we're just going to drop down to tar, craft it. So I do this for each of my characters just because once you start crafting, it's a pain in the neck to have to do it. We don't have to change tar anymore. We do Notade. And go to Denima.
Notade, Denima.
Brilliant. You'll notice our enchanting is going to level as we do this, which is nice. We're also going to need it for Zenithar. So Zenithar is one of the things you can do as your crafting. So we're going to need to unlock our crafting as well. So potency. Parade. Right, we're going to just stay on Parade for the rest. Deterai. And we're staying on Tar.
Deteri.
Deteri. Tar. Alright. And now we're going to go down to Haoko.
Horade. Haoko.
Indeko.
Horade. Indeko.
Indeko you get from digging up antiquities. And my other character has done quite a bit of that.
Kaderi.
Alright, Kuoko.
Horade. Kuoko.
Okay, so now we've learned how to make a whole bunch of stuff. Macdori.
Horade. Magdari. Horade. Mako.
Okay.
Horade. Meip.
We get these baked apples back too. I'm going to finish Bleakrock Isle before we go.
Horade. Oko. Horade. Okoma. Horade. Okori.
I know, nearly done. So I don't actually have all of the glyphs yet,
Oru.
but we're working on it.
Horade. Rakeba.
So we're now level 3 on our enchanting.
Horade. Taderi.
And we now know every glyph that we have in our backpack. Or in our crafting. Oops.
Taderi.
Okay, that's going to be helpful later on in life. Let's now we can now break these down. Let's just go into extraction. We'll get a little bit more XP for breaking them down as well. And we might even get some runes back. Yeah, we got a few of those back, so that's nice. All right. No, once you get max that out, you can level it. We're not stealing the fish. Cooking fire, we can level if we want to. I can make, but really there's no point just yet, so we won't do that. No, we stop still. Oh, yeah, read the book. Provisioning guide. Small meals, fast meals. Rabbit. Very fast, but... Woodworking for simpletons. Actually, those are a lot of fun to read as well. Rough maple. Pre-sale woodworking. No, it doesn't. That's okay. Deconstruction. Things that we're not going to use right now. Okay, there's a research. We're going to grab this. We're going to research our bow. Okay, it breaks the weapon, but it does mean that we've got stuff. Our researching kicked off. And then these two, we're just going to get those going. Now we're level 2 woodworking. Clothier's primer. Blacksmithing basics. Into the clothing station. Going to... Alright, now what annoys me, or what upsets me, is that I can't research all of these. So we're going to go and do our researching first. So might as well grab whatever those boots are. Training. Okay, you'll be wanting those later when you want to make your own stuff. Highlight that, do that. Alright. I know I don't want to, but I'm really short on backpack space, so we're going to get rid of those. Also, you'll notice it increases our level. So this is how you level up, just passively, without having to focus on it. Oh yeah, we haven't filled that yet. Blacksmithing station. Iron ore. Get that done. Deconstruction. Now you'll notice I have no weapons that I can research, so we'll just do that before I cry about that greatsword. Nothing to research here. I'm probably wearing what I can research. That's done. Now we have blacksmithing as a skill line. Alchemy, where's that hiding? Over here. Alchemy for my apprentice. That is a hilarious read too. I like it. He's got a hopeless apprentice. Now, this would take some time. So we have 42 of these. Actually, I have 45 of those. 55 grease. Let's use the thing we've got the most of. Alright, we don't know any of these. So we start with Beetle Scuttle and we just, anything that's inert we ignore, anything that's unknown we discover. This should give me 2 traits. We keep the Beetle Scuttle in. Oh, right, we can't keep it. Okay, Blessed Thistle then. So as you can see, when you're first starting out, things can be a little bit haphazard. Alright, get rid of that. I know I'm using healing things to find traits. So whenever I start a new character, this is one of the first. I just put aside a little bit of time and I do this. So you can see we've now got 3 traits for Blessed Thistle. So when we get that 4th trait, we're going to switch out of it. There we go. 4th trait for Blessed Thistle is gone. Or the other thing we can do is just finish the... Yeah, but that's a waste. Alright, Blessed Thistle is done. I also don't want to use up all my Blessed Thistle. Let's go with Blue Antiloma. Alright, we've got 2 and 1 trait. So you can see down here, when these little holes fill, you've learnt the traits. Alright, get rid of that. Bugloss. Awesome. So we're discovering the positive traits as well as the negative ones. Alright, that looks like I've learnt all my Blue Antiloma traits. Let's go. So when you try and do your crafting, if you don't know all of these traits, what happens is you get missing traits and you can't do your crafting until you've done this anyway, which is one way to do it. Okay, so very quickly just zippity-doo down. I really like it when we can pick up 2 traits out of everything. Oh, very good. Alright, so we don't need to do Bugloss anymore. Alright, back up. So we've now learnt pretty much all the traits for all of these. Now we're down to butterfly wings. This is why we pull wings off butterflies, okay? Because we need them for potions. I just need to get 2 more traits. I don't know if I'll run out of wings before that happens. Oh no, that was a waste. Yeah, my bad. Oh, I used up my last butterfly wing. No, I didn't. Right. We did our imp store. No, we didn't do our imp store. Inert poison. Let's get rid of that. Lady Smock. Luminous Rasula. Alright, looks like we're not going to learn our last butterfly trait today. But we do know we've learned everything we can in every combination. So let's go change that one out. Cornflower. Has 2 more to go. Now it has one more to go. Alright, nearly there. Sorry, Cornflower still has 2 more to go. My bad, what am I saying? Alright, Cornflower's done. Back up. Alright. My bad. Okay, they've each got 3. Torchbug, already done. Violet, Water Hyacinth. Okay, we've done our Dragonthorn. The only problem with doing this is we're going to miss a few. Medic Rossula. That's our first real imp stool. There we go. So inert you get nothing. Unknown you get stuff. But hey, that's all of our Stinkhorn bits done, so we don't need to worry about chasing that one down anymore. Unless, of course, there's combos we haven't done. Normally I just go right to the bottom because sometimes you'll miss a combo. Today I'm just kind of pushing through as quick as we can. Alright, that's that one done. Okay, into the fleshfly larvae. Let's go with that. Nice. Fleshfly larvae is done. So, into the imp stool for the last 3, if we're lucky. Just get rid of that. Nice. Luminous Rossula is nearly done. Mountain Flowers nearly done. Namira's Rot, Nightshade, Known Root. And that was our last imp stool, but we got all of the traits. Good. Okay. So I guess let's just get rid of both of those. We're down to Lady's Smock. And our backpack is getting full of poisons that we don't want. That's okay. Alright, Lady's Smock. 1 more to go. Last one for Lady's Smock, and the last one for Violet Caprinus. Nice. Alright, let's go back up. Get rid of that. Put our Luminous Rossula. Okay. Wait. Yeah, no, I've got 1 more trait in there to go. Our first spider egg poison. There you go. Alright, looks like we've done with our Luminous Rusula. Let's go into the Mirror's Rod. Known route is now done. We don't need to do that one anymore. Uh-oh. Well, alright. Down, where are we down to? I think we're down to Nightshade. Everything else is done up here. So now when we go and try and do our, oh, that was a waste. Oh, I only had 2 Nightshades too. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's see if we can at least salvage that. So no more Nightshade for us. Down to the next thing that needs it, Scrib Jelly. Well, let's see if we're lucky. Beautiful. Scrib Jelly's done. Spider's Egg is next. Alright. Now, when you already do that, Blessed Thistle was the only one we didn't. So stealth draining from the cornflower. So sometimes you've got to go back over ones that you've done, but it's just quicker if you, for everything, if you just do the ones you have. All right. So I think that's probably as many as we're going to know. Now we can either keep all those potions in our backpack, or we can find the enchanter.
Pains me to think of leaving this.
And sell everything we just made. And some of the stuff we don't need. So let's get all of that out of the way. Don't sell that, my goodness. So it's not a lot of gold. But it's more than we had. Don't sell your lockpicks if you're into picking locks. Might as well sell those. They don't deconstruct, so clearly. Now we have 4 full soul gems. That's pretty good. Right. Backpack's now back under control. Let us learn that to get that out of the way. Beautiful. Alright, we had a mission to do. We also haven't unlocked Halmaera's house. Let's go and check Halmaera's house out as well. So we still have missing villages to find. And the only way we really can tell when we found them all is by highlighting the quest, and it'll tell us, instead of telling us to tell so-and-so to leave early, it'll tell us to tell her that everyone is in. So we'll do this. Halmaera.
My husband Galund went fishing yesterday morning. He never came home. I went looking for him this morning with my dog, and now my dog has wandered off.
Oh, you're not having very good luck today.
No, I'm not. The last place I saw Rex's was near our mill, just north of here. Take this whistle. Use it when you get over there. I'll wait here in case he comes home.
All right, I'll find your dog and your husband if I can. I saw something over here that looked a bit chest-like, but I could have been... No, it's just a bit rock-like. What was that? Ooh, Luminous Rusula. Let's get some of that. Lost on Bleakrock. Alrighty. Columbine. We definitely want that stuff. And we want the butterfly. Alright, let's go use the whistle. I know, I am looking for other stuff as well. Use the dog whistle. Where's... Oh, pet Rexus. Rexus bounces back and forth under your hand. He looks like he wants you to follow. Oh, I guess I should see where he wants to go. right after I check out what's inside here. Alright, we're not stealing, so that's fine. Alright, Rexus, where are we going? If he's such a good boy, he will wait for you. Especially if you stop to pick Jude. Well, even if you stop to pick Jude. Which is really good for your crafting and will come in handy later. Okay, it's a hide node. We'll leave it alone though for the minute. I know, he's so good at sensing when we get distracted. He must have worked with adventurers before. Rekutar, Blue into Loma. There is a reason why it takes so long. Ah, there's our rat. Use the gnarled wand for our rat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's follow Rexus. Very often, that's why I pick up multiple quests, is because I hate having to run back out to an area I've already been. So I find if I pick up as many of the quests in one area as I can, they often overlap in destination. Okay, we need some mud crab chitin. Thing is all their friends get offended when you murder them, so must treat mud crabs with respect. They hurt when they bite you. Galen.
Thank kind. My boat sank off the coast in a storm. It was unnatural. I saw colors I've never seen before. I drifted for hours on a plank. I thought I was dead.
You're going to be fine, Gilland.
Just give me a second, and I'll head back home. I'll lean on Rexus when I get tired. Halmaera will be worried sick.
She is.
Thank you.
Alright, let's pop that away. We'll do our rewards in a minute. I just want to go out to this point of interest. Because sometimes there's a chest out here, and sometimes that backpack hasn't been ransacked. Not today. I know I'm risking slaughterfish here. Well, I'll search that. Wow, he found a node I missed. Alright, so that should be, if we just toddle... Actually, I saw something else over here I wanted to pick up if it was still here. No, it looks like that node's gone. That's okay. There was, what do they call it? A runestone thing. Ooh, nice. Ochre. Okay, let's claim our rewards. Pretty good. Go again for Leatherworker's Satchel. Going for our medium armor. Up with the health. Oh, sorry, the stam, just in case I want to split my skills between stam and thingamy. Alright. Now if you have a look, now we've got a whole bunch of things in crafting. Provisioning was the one we were working on first. I don't know whether, you know what, let's just increase our solvents. There we go. So we'll alternate between using weapon skills and developing them, and developing our crafting skills. But we basically want to get the that top button up as high as we can. Alright, so we've saved the skeever. We've saved Gildil. Let's go and give the good news to... Where's the nice young lady who would like to know her husband is safe? Oh, actually, no, she already knows. Yeah, we finished that quest. Blessed. Oh, Nightshade. Well, we do need some of that. We ran out. Rightio. Blue into Loma. Some herbs are easier to see than others. Sometimes I only work out that it's there because I run across it. Hey, Halmaera.
Our family is back together. I can never thank you enough.
You're very welcome. Right, what's that? That looks like an undiscovered Hozzin's Folly. Let's go and find Hozzin's Folly then. I am pretty sure that that's a bit of a fight. We'll grab the maple. What we're after is heartwood. Alright. Okay, that looks like an MSQ down there. Go get that. I know, sometimes under little ledges like that you find more resources, so that's what I was doing. Pick up the runestone. We did use a few, so we're going to have to check in and see what we've not got. Pick up the jute. Easy to pick the jute. Once you get more advanced, the other flowers get a little harder. Pick up the iron ore. What's happened to this person? Ah, this looks like what's happened. Sergeant Seyne.
Watch yourself. There are bandits about.
Why are they here?
They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others.
How can I help?
How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. Take the uniform from our friend here, then get down into the mine shacks and see what's going on.
All right, I'll do it.
Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit will help you slip into the mine unnoticed.
How long have you reported to Captain Rana?
I've been her second in command since we arrived on the island. She really is a skilled commander. This just isn't her finest day. Or mine.
Why is this place called Hozzin's Folly?
I'm not entirely sure. It was named after a prospector who came out here with his family. They said they were mining for iron, but folks saw them wearing dark robes.
Dark robes? Were they cultists?
That's the story. One day there was a fire and the whole camp burned. Locals said they heard monsters roaring.
Oh, whoops.
The place has been boarded up ever since.
Monsters, huh? Well, I guess that's what you get. I've gone the wrong way. I was actually looking for the jute that I could see behind Rana. Seyne. If it's still there. No. Alright, I can't see it. It probably got picked up. Just look this way. No. There it is. Bast and raw jute. Bast is really important for some of the crafting you'll want to do, and I'm always running out of bast and regulus and other things. Looks like someone else is doing a resources run as well. I know, sometimes you just got to switch targets. That was a horror. Dark ministrations. The old tomb is the perfect place to practice our craft. No one will venture down here past the mine. The offerings are complete. The Lady of Nightmares has opened the way. We've been given our own small pocket of this sacred realm. Construction begins tonight to create a suitable temple in her honor. Once the temple is complete, we expect the realm will expand soon. The unspeakable sigil's consecration went just as we hoped. My son will live forever at her side. Scamps, the smallest of her children, are appearing in the temple and deep in the mine. This can only be a sign of her love and favor. However, I had expected our pocket of oblivion to be twice the size it is now. Is the lady displeased with us? Some of us have hatched a plan to sacrifice more of the faithful. Surely that will capture her attention and earn our just reward. Right! That's not good. That was the fall of Trinimac. So they were cultists. Burn crates that are empty because there are a ton of adventurers roaming around today. Sometimes you get ash, sometimes you get more than ash. I always forget to shield. I should use it more often. Well, we do need to develop that skill, so let's try and remember to do that. So what I'm doing is looting as we go. Ow. Not so mobile in a corner now, are ya? Ooh, a chest. Well, I did not expect that. Let's go. Hopefully, I have enough lockpicks to do this. Did we get some good gear? An iron battle axe of frost. Is that one-handed or two-handed? It is two-handed. Alright, no, we won't use that. I will research it though. So it does pay to explore all the little things. I see a Skyshard over there. Oops, did not block in time. Gotta get better at blocking. Bird this person first. And get out of there. Bird this person. I know. Basically, early levels, we just want to build our XP as fast as we can. We could be subtle. I'm pretty sure Sergeant Seyne is disappointed in us. The armor on homespun shoes is less. Let's just grab this while we can. Oh no, what are you doing, girl? Jump! There you go. Argonians can so jump.
Where's that half-witted hoarder? He's trying to sneak out of the deal.
He goes to the city just for the big pockets.
Knowledge is a dangerous thing.
I know, you weren't sure if I was the bad guy. Well, now you know. Oh, you just... What am I aiming at? Gosh.
Not complain, but that does not seem to stop.
Frost Edge Bulwark, Maple Restoration Staff. For my healer. Oh, look, busy. Go away. Contract Scroll. Memorandum of our contract. The Frost Edge pillagers are hereby engaged to find relics of power in Hozzin's Folly and bring them to General Cyrodiil. Payment to be dependent upon the nature of what is found. Down payment in gold has been offered and accepted. Be sure to warn your scouts. The cultists used an old Nord tomb as their worship space. Those hairy bastards love to set traps in their burial mounds. Expect some flame traps or sword blades or flaming sword blades. Cause as much trouble as you like. The more the better. Kill anyone you meet. Right. Well, that's not very friendly. Oh, bookshelf. Notes on racial phylogeny. Empty bookshelf. What's up the stairs? Probably nothing. I've never gone up here before, so I wouldn't know. That's a basket where you can find a replacement uniform if you're... Oh, flesh flies? Yeah, we'll take those. Sometimes you get more than insect parts. No, nothing exciting up here today. Alright, where else am I supposed to be? Hi! Yes, beating you up for sure. Ooh, I'll have that. Provided no one tries to beat me up while I'm picking it. Oh, look, and some more over here. La 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 la. Don't you realise you're in a war zone? Yes, I do. Ow, did not block. Just dodge out of there. Listen you. Thank you for the assist. Alright, I used to think you used to have to go all the way around the back, but you can actually. run up here. You just have to get the angle right. There you go. Am I good? Okay. Hello. Oh, Bleakrock Skyshard Hunter. That was the last Skyshard we had to find. So our map's completion means I need to find Hozzin's Foliage and Bleakrock Village. Now Hozzin's Folly is where we're at now, so that's the last one we've got to do. Because Bleakrock Village will not pop until you leave the island. Something I found out the hard way. Oh, what's in your backpack? Well, I'll have that. I hate archers like I hate mages. Done. Lost Edge Bulwark is done. Listen, they're AFK, be nice. I know. There. You okay? I think. Okay, Relic looks okay. None too worse for wear. One cracked rune ward. Looks a bit broken. Read the note. Tiny cracks cover the surface of this rune ward. It may have once thrummed with magical energy, but is now dark. Upon further inspection, you see a small note attached to its base. Rogutter, keep this runestone out of the mine. If you bring it near the unspeakable sigil, the portal closes. Then we're cut off from the relics. That means we don't get paid. If you don't understand, I'll start breaking fingers until you do. Right, that was clearly an upset bandit leader. Take the charcoal. Wow, I've never found charcoal before. That's kind of cool. I know, look, Subtle is not my middle name. Mate, you are standing in the... They must have logged out. That's okay. At least they didn't die. We are useful mammals. We stop them dying. We're not going to talk to Molly yet. I need to... What is that in my thing down here? Invitations to guilds and contacts are moved to notifications window. Oh. Well, who invited me? Oh no, Bleakrock Skyshards. Right, I have no pending notifications. Well, that was weird. Maybe someone invited me and I just didn't see the message. I don't think that bandit's going to let me pillage their loot for very much longer. Okay. Let me just very quickly... All right, now... Now I'm not sure I can get in here without a uniform, so let's find out. The mine door.
Get lost.
It's cold out here. Let me in.
What? Who in oblivion are you? Get out of here before I gut you like a trout.
I'll be back. Yep, need a uniform. There. No? Okay. Let me just go find that uniform I was supposed to put on at the beginning of this adventure. We can defeat the bandits chasing us, or we can just outrun them. One of the two. They're a little bit cranky at us, I think. Oh, look. Stop clinking me. Full of arrows. Archers will always have a go at you for longer. Seyne?
Mind yourself. There are bandits about.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for how to put on a uniform. Because it used to be as easy as stealing one off a bandit. Alright, that's done. Ooh, it's also time for us to finish the episode. Let's see if we can find ourselves a uniform to put on. Doesn't look like there's one in here. Don't know what. Okay, looks like my uniform buckets are broken. Just let me deal with these guys coming in. Alright, how do I get in here again?
Get lost.
Okay. What have I forgotten? Let's have a look at the actual quest. Hozzin's Folly. Get inside the mine. I need to get into the mine and put a stop to this. Alright. Which means I need to be able to open up a basket to get a uniform out of. Unless there's something else out here that I haven't done. Alright, so maybe this one's a loss until I can come back and redo it. Let's just leave that then. Which means I can't finish the Bleakrock stuff, but do you know what? I know. I've got to get inside the mine. How do I get inside the mine without a uniform? I don't think I can get inside the mine without a uniform. Maybe I just need to go out of the area and reset the quest. So let's do that. That looks like a herb. Yes, nightshade. That's what we're after. Alright. So what we're going to do now is go back and just see if I've reset it enough. I know, I'm supposed to be celebrating what? We're not quite level 10 yet, so we can't get into Cyrodiil. So that's the other reason we're doing it this way. I need to... Oh, unless I've got one in my backpack. That could be what the problem is. That's probably what it is. Frost Edge Bandit Disguise. Equip. Right. Okay, so don't forget to do that. So they're yellow unless you come across one of the nasty pasties with a torch. We may have to murder him and get another uniform. Just give me a minute. I'll pretend I'm a bandit gathering rock. For the cause! Alright, he's come out of the mine again. Ah, I'm so lost. Oh no, he's going back into the mine. I'm going to have to steal his uniform.
Get lost.
The boss wants me to check on the relics we've already
Come
found.
inside. We've almost made it past the scamps. I heard them say the portal is just beyond.
Thanks. Hi.
Who are you? Please don't hurt me.
I won't hurt you.
Intruder!
Don't hurt me. Guards, guards, come get this intruder. Yeah, we got this. I'll just go around them. And we'll go around these guys. And we'll go around that guard over there. Whoops. That was nearly a disaster. She'll be coming back this way, so we need to just kind of keep running. There will be a couple we can't get past, but that's okay. We're far enough into the mines now, it doesn't matter. Oh boy. The trouble we get ourselves into, right? I know, if you don't stop to loot everything, or read everything, you're generally okay. That was Tales of Drazara. I would read more books, except that, okay, find a way into the tomb, bypass the fire traps. I would say what fire traps, but we're about to find out. Those fire traps. Whoops, that was nearly a pain. Oh, yeah. 2, 1. Oops. Little hiss of steam, little jet of flame, and then whoosh, up she goes. I'm just going to wander back this way and see if there's any treasure. because they're going to go through with regular monotony. That was close. Right, portal to Oblivion. Looks like someone has looted this place fairly thoroughly. I'm thinking we might want to. Ooh, it's an ambush. We might want to head into the portal for Oblivion. Alright, are we level 10 yet? No, we are level 8. So not far off level 10. Probably just need to finish much of this. Why anyone would want to have one of these is for their very own, I don't know. How long ago has a person been here? Long enough ago that there are no scamps for me to fight. This is not a bad thing. Ow. But okay, it looks like my food just wore off, so I've been playing for a couple of hours then. Back out of the mines we go. Easy as. Right, now, oh hello, Sergeant Seyne.
So, what did you find out?
The bandits were contracted by the Daggerfall Covenant to steal a Daedric artifact.
A Covenant contract?
Yeah.
I smell a distraction. That ship we spotted might be the start of an invasion. We've got to get back to the village.
Absolutely. Level 9. What are we using? Yeah, we could. Why don't we pick up the Prophet's Restoration Staff? Like that. Yes. Grab our Magicka, advance that. Confirm the assignment of points because I forgot. We now have Frost Edge Bandit armor in our costumes if we wish to ever wear it again. We are racial. Argonian skills, nope. World skills, soul magic, nope, nothing to do there yet. We note light armor, weapon, one-handed shield, and resto staff. Let's go with grand healing. Do I have a second bar yet? No, I still only have one bar. Well, that shouldn't stop us from starting our healing skills. So if we're going to be healers, we need to start working on that. Okay, now. Collection acquired. You've received a collectible. Your collections can be viewed and set active in your collections tab. Menu. Now this guy... Oh, I was wondering how to get rid of this disguise. Bird to the head. Yeah. Alright. Would you like some help? I can help you. It's okay. There you go. Wow, they were a little excitable, weren't they? Now, Collections tab, hit you. We have Knowledge Eater outfit style from the collection piece when we joined up. Fire Song Obsidian Mask, because one of my other characters actually went there. Welcome to Galen is the achievement you need, and I think you just get there by going to Galen. That's easy enough to do. Costumes, go into here. You'll find all of the costumes we've collected so far. So Frost Edge Bandit armor is new because our other character is DC, Daggerfall Covenant, so they've collected a lot of the things from the Daggerfall Covenant, and we are collecting the things from the other area. Now, what... Grand healing increased to rank 3. I'm not sure how I'm increasing my healing, but anyway. Now, where were we? We were looking at our journal. We have the missing of Bleakrock and Underfoot. So Underfoot is what we're going to do. Let's go find Molla. She's over there. Well, you know what? I'm not sure who that is over there. But I hope they enjoyed the show. Ned Stuckanist, thank you. Well, mate, tanks need healers. Jute. Mind you, he did let me get all that XP on my own, so that's pretty good. Where are we at? So if we look at our map now, map completion, we just have the missing of Bleakrock, sparking the flame, and escape from Bleakrock to do. The only thing we've got left is Bleakrock Village, and we don't do that till we leave. So really, it's just follow the main story quests until we get to where we want to go. But guys, on that note, I am going to leave you. We will get back to our 3 celebrations. So we have the Golden Pursuits for this month. The kickoff July, we're doing Cyrodiil Scramble. We can't get into Cyrodiil until we're level 10, so that's part of what we're working on today. We also have, there were 3 things, what were they? Cyrodiil Scramble, the Vengeance campaign, which is what's going on at the moment. That is really, if you've never PvP'd before, the Vengeance campaign really levels the playing field, so you don't have a lot of min-maxing going on. And I'm actually starting to enjoy it more. I felt like my skills were a lot more effective. But then I'm just new to it, so some of the more experienced players complained, but then again, some of them found some skills they really liked in Vengeance as well. So they're kind of on the fence, the ones that I normally game with. And the other thing we've got going at the moment is Xanathars, and for me, this is the first day of this character playing Xanathars, so no doubt I will get back to it shortly. However, until then, guys, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And if you want to see more of this character in a new series, I will replace my current Argonian series with this character. But on that note, I am going to leave you. I'll see you around.